Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account. The link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available. The link for that too is in the description box below. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing a topic that has been a very controversial topic, and that has been an issue that I have seen with a lot of people. I have a lot of DMs from people on Instagram. I'm not always able to get back on them and to reply to everyone because I have hundreds of DMs on my page every day. But there is one, so I sometimes read like as much as I can, and I try to make content based on that, so that even if I cannot answer the person, I can answer it in a content form, so that if you can go through the content, you can get the answer. And this one question that I get a lot is that I struggle to trust my specific person, and I have manifested my specific person back, or I have manifested something from them back. Maybe that person is now wanting to call me or wanting to date me, or I have gotten involved in a situationship with them, or maybe we are friends with benefits and he says that it will lead into a commitment. Or maybe we used to fight a lot and he cheated on me and he came back to me, and now that he's back with me, I cannot trust and I cannot believe that he will stay with me or it will last. And I thought that I have not seen a video on this topic yet, so I will make one and I will cover this topic in as much detail as I can. This topic will include some choices and some decisions that I will put in front of you, and might not be easy decisions, but are decisions that are very important. And as you move forward, you will realize what I mean. See, usually when we get into this journey, we hear this a lot, that, oh, everything that has happened in your life has been a manifestation of your thoughts or manifestation of your state of being. And I do agree that everything is a manifestation and everything reflects you. But that also doesn't mean that you were conscious about what was happening when you did not know that you were manifesting it. So a lot of times things will keep happening in your life that you necessarily don't know how they are manifesting or how they are coming about in your life, because the subconscious mind is a little bit more deeper than just thoughts. It is our state of being. It is our general assumptions. It is our general beliefs. It is our actions. It is our behaviors. It is our boundaries. It is our traumas and pasts. A lot of things that are connected to how our subconscious mind works and how things manifest in our life. The biggest issue that I have seen once we break up with someone and that person has hurt us is that because they have hurt us, and from there we haven't actually processed the feelings that came with them hurting us. Maybe they cheated on us, maybe they left us, maybe they gave us a vague reason and just went ahead and moved on. And we have developed hate against that part. We are angry inside, and we haven't actually worked on that anger because we are first so hell-bent on manifesting this person back in our life. So instead of dealing with that anger first, we just directly get into the journey of manifestation, which is not wrong, but what it leads to is this, that you get the manifestation, but later you don't know how to deal with these feelings that you have stored up over a period of time. And these feelings are feelings of hate, resentment, anger, rejection, a lot of these things that were triggered by whatever this person did or how they acted in your life and how the relationship ended. So I will talk about a few choices that you have in front of your face that eventually you will have to make as this proceeds forward, because our journey cannot just be about manifesting it. Our journey should be about maintaining it too. It cannot just be that I get this relationship and it's done. I don't want you to forever just keep manifesting texts and calls. I want that when you manifest this relationship fully, it comes in your life, it stays in your life, and it becomes a consistent part of your day-to-day life. So first thing what you have to do is understand that you cannot clap from one hand. You can only do it from two. The first thing to understand and accept responsibility for is my actions that led to that situation happening in the first place. Now, I'm not talking about anything extreme or toxic here. I'm talking about situations. Now, when I say extreme, I mean abusive situations. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about situations where someone cheated on someone, or someone left someone, or there was a misunderstanding that led to a breakup, or there was a disagreement, or there was an external circumstance because of which you guys had to break up, or because of which you had to end the relationship. Or maybe in that moment that person just wanted a friends with benefits and you wanted a relationship, but in your mind you think that they had given you signs that they want a full relationship. In these moments, what is very important to first accept is your own responsibility, that yes, the situation turned out to that, but there were some actions over a period of time where maybe I didn't put up appropriate boundaries, where maybe I didn't stand up for myself, where maybe I actually pedestalized this person a lot, because of which I had to face the consequences of those things. Again, this is not me blaming you. This is just me trying to help you move on from this situation so that you can actually enjoy the manifestation that you have finally gotten. As you will accept responsibility for it, you will be in a better space and in a better mindset to actually move forward from it. Because what happens is that when we don't accept the responsibility, because no one wants to accept responsibility, we keep blaming that person for it, which is not helpful. Another thing that comes up and which will help you is when we go through a breakup, it's not just one area of our life that is affected. It's multiple areas of our life that are affected. Maybe once I broke up, I also, stopped doing as good as I did in my job. Maybe my friends also had to suffer my wrath. Maybe I had to compromise on my social circle. Maybe my hobbies were compromised. Unconsciously, what will happen is that I will blame this person for all the things that are going wrong in my life, because that relationship ending was the trigger point of all these wrong things happening. Another thing that you can do to get better at forgiveness and actually making sure this anger inside you goes away is improving the other areas of your life, because then there would be less to blame this person for, which will make a lot of sense once you do it. It will be very helpful. Now this leads you with a choice. So you have two options. The first option is that I have feelings of resentment in me. I have feelings of anger in me. I have feelings that I had to go through some worst times in my life because of whatever happened and how our relationship ended. Maybe I have hatred against the fact that why did this person move on so quickly to a third party. Maybe I have hatred against the fact that this person didn't fight for me. Maybe I had hatred against the fact that he didn't stand for me or took a stand for me, or didn't actually make me feel important or prioritize. Maybe I feel like he could have done more. And all of these issues, or maybe he cheated on me and I'm just afraid that it will happen again. The thing is that the first choice that you have is to either accept that there are these feelings and there is a closure that you wanted from these feelings, and there is an explanation that you wanted for these feelings that you might never get. And you have to here ask yourself if being in a relationship with this person is more important, is worth it for me to actually let these feelings go. I am not going to be able to take that decision for you, but one of my advice here would be that no matter which relationship you get into, the issues that you will develop from this relationship will last in further relationships too. And it is very important to understand that if you haven't gotten closure, that doesn't mean that you cannot let go of these feelings. It just means that the reason and the way that you thought you will let go of these feelings won't be the reason that you actually do let go of them from. Eventually, it's always going to be a choice between either forgiving this person and letting go of that hurt, by understanding and by giving yourself the closure that maybe what happened to you was meaningless, but it wasn't, because it actually grew you into the person who you are today. And if you are in this point where you have worked on yourself enough, then I'm proud of the kind of person that you have grown into. And the other choice is to let go of this person altogether, because the feelings of resentment are too much. But even then, you have to understand that if you let go of that person and you decide to let go of that person, you still have to deal with these feelings somehow. Because if you don't, what will happen is as you will move forward in life, these feelings will creep onto and leak into other relationships that you will have. Maybe it will come into some other relationship that you will develop. In the next relationship, you might see someone similarly acting in a similar way. Maybe their intention is good, but they are similarly acting, or they are out with friends and you have trust issues and you are just going to make some assumptions about this person that will not be true. Eventually, I understand that you got hurt, and I understand that the relationship that you got involved in didn't actually treat you very well. Eventually, you feel hurt about it, and I'm not blaming you or that person. I'm just saying that if you unconsciously manifested this situation, it is this way. It's not a matter of blame, but a matter of responsibility. That until and unless I am going to accept responsibility for what I did, and I'm going to accept that I'm letting go of these feelings and these emotions and I'm giving them closure, I'm going to be stuck in a similar pattern all the time. The relationship that you were in has ended now. All the past traumas of all the relationships have ended now. Even if you're manifesting a new relationship with the same person, you're not trying to fix the old relationship. That relationship has died, which means that it will have its mourning period. You will have to work and understand that if that relationship ended, it is similar to a very important death, because you saw a future in that relationship which you couldn't live. And even if you are manifesting it with the same person back, that means that you are actually starting a new relationship, a new situation with the same person. Moving on from that old relationship is very important, because we don't want the old relationship, the old traumas from that relationship to come into the new one and ruin something that potentially could be life-changing for you. Eventually, whatever you do is going to be your choice, and I trust you to take the correct choice. You will be with this person or not be with this person is a decision that you can make. Once you make that decision, stick with it, but understand that whatever happened with you is actually the thing that made you into someone that you are today, and someone who is learning on how to deal with life on a daily basis. Someone who's, if you're watching this video, then you are someone who's taking a step in a direction that is going to help them grow as a person, or at least you're trying, which is everything to be proud of. I intend you take the correct choice, and I intend that you let go of the resentment that is in you, because eventually you will have to, and eventually you will have to take that choice. I will see you guys in the next video. Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next one.